Hey everybody, welcome to another Muddy Reviews and welcome to the first kit breakdown of my Australian kit. This is the lid breakdown, the helmet, and this is a Rabintex Attack helmet. Now these are pretty cool helmets. You don't see these a whole lot in the airsoft communities, and you really don't see them a whole lot even in the Aussie groups. They don't come up. They just really don't come along in the open market that often. So I was really happy to grab this. I got super lucky when I got to Spain to grab this guy, and I'm really happy to share this with you. So let's go ahead and get into this. Starting on the top of the helmet, we've got a tag strobe on the Type 12 ratchet mount, and this is a really neat strobe. It's very simple. It's a push button operation, and if you open this, I don't know if I can even get this open right now. I don't even want to try to open it. You know, I'm not gonna bother. Cool thing, if you open this and you pull it open, there's a little spool of wire in here, and you can take that out, close the strobe again, and even has like a little magnet, and you can run a tripwire. So you could take the strobe and set it up separately, and it's IR only, and you can run a tripwire and have it like tripwire activated. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, the tag strobe is really cool. This is a very iconic strobe for Australian builds. It's not the only one you can run. For a Sasser helmet build, you could easily run a VIP strobe from Adventure Lights, but this is just a super iconic helmet strobe, and I love running this thing, and I leave it on here for that purpose. Going forward on the strap, we've got a small snap shackle here for dummy cording NVGs. You just spin this guy here. It opens up the snap shackle. You put your 550 cord or whatever type dummy cord you have, and then it dummy cords your knot arm and or your NVGs to the strap. All right, coming forward. So this is a Type 12 ratchet strap mount, like I said. This is, however, the USGI Rhino plate. So this is not the plate that belongs on this strap. This was a common change and modification for the Australian special operations guys. So this is, let's set this down real fast. This is the normal NSEAS Type 12 plate that you would have seen on this mount and on this helmet. And this is the actual NSEAS knot arm that you would see with that too. And it just slides on and then secures like that. I mean, to me, it's kind of a goofy looking setup. That's just me. I'm sure it's really cool. I've never used it with the actual NSEAS nods, but it's whatever. This mount would be what you would use with like a Pasget. It's got the little curve out. I just wanted to show you guys that. All right, so back to the helmet. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go this direction because this is the plainest side. So this side I've really got nothing on the lid, just some Velcro for running a contour helmet, and I got like a little IR tab here. And then coming around to the rear of the helmet, we've got the back of the Type 12 mount, and this is where you see two counterweights. This is what I think is really cool about this mount, is these are the counterweights. See if I can get this off without knocking everything around. And the counterweights just slide off. They're making me a lot. There we go. They just slide off the mount like that. At the very top, they're a little bit of a bear to get off. And then you bring this little rubber gasket over, and now that's your back plate. I think that's a really cool design, and having used a bunch of makeshift bullshit over the years while I've been in the military, those little counterweights just slide on here. I've always thought were fucking really cool, and I would have really liked something that simple while I was deployed. I thought that was really neat. So I would love to have rocked one of these when I was deploying. Anyway, coming around, I'm sure there's plenty of Aussies who are like, man, fuck that mount, but I like it. Coming around, I've got my Australian flag on this side. And then I've also got a old school Surefire helmet mount and Surefire helmet light. This light has seen much better days. This is my light from deployment, and it is beat to shit. If I even get this off the mount. I want to show you the mount underneath. There we go. And so we got the old school Surefire helmet mount. This is the flat mount, and it's kind of like it's a little wonky on here. It shifts just a little bit because it's just not very stable right now. I got to figure out a way to get it more stable, but that is the older style mount versus the newer swivel arm. This is an older build, hence why I've got the older mount. And then we go internal, and nothing fancy, nothing cool or sexy inside. It's just your standard black straps, old school straps, and some. I've got some like foliage Skydex ACH style pads in here, and that's really all she wrote. It's a pretty straightforward, pretty simple helmet. It's just a really cool helmet. The things to look for that really stand out about the Attack is you'll notice it's got a very just flat profile on the sides. So a 303 AU or a Mitch or something of that nature would have that like little ear hump, and you've got nothing here. It's just flat. And so that's something you'll notice with the Rabbintex Attack, with the Attacks. And then the Attack helmet also has this really aggressive back arch here. That's another key tell from the Attack versus like an ACH or a 303 AU. So those are two big key tells about this lid versus those. So you've got this, like I said, this very flat side profile and this really aggressive back sweeping arch. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it for you. I enjoyed sharing this. Aussie kits are really fun. I don't think they get as much love as they should. They get a lot more love now than they used to. When I started doing my Aussie kit, there wasn't a whole lot of people doing Aussie stuff. And then there was a pretty big boom of Aussie kits for a while. And now mostly you've got a newer kit, AMCU stuff, and like fancy Hoo-yah cool guy multicam. I don't see a lot of DPCU and DPDU stuff. Most of my stuff is DPCU, DPDU era. I do some multicam, but mostly DPCU, DPDU. Like you see the paint job I did is a Dixon Bunnies DPCU style paint job. But let me know if there's anything you want to know more about in the comments below, and I will be happy to address it further. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my walkthrough about this helmet, because I thoroughly enjoy talking about it. Get out there, play some airsoft, y'all. And remember, the #1 rule is always look cool. Take care, guys.